Hello, it is Tuesday the 7th of November and I'm just looking at the latest EuroMillions result and I'm going to see if there's any reasons why these numbers were outstanding in anywhere, and if so then I might be able to predict some more numbers based on the reasons why these numbers were outstanding. Now, this is what the chart looked like before the last draw. This chart is summarising the draw history from when the number of star numbers went up to 12 and we've got the main numbers on the left and the star numbers on the right. Now you can see that star number 9, which came out, was the most frequent star number and also the most overdue. So two reasons, in fact 3 reasons why it came out. The third reason is that it's overdue for its frequency as well. So I mean, if I just show you just the star numbers on their own, you can see number 9 was right up in the top right corner of the chart, which means basically it were definitely due to come out. So that's probably why star number 9 came out. Now if we look at a chart for the other star numbers paired with number 9, you can see that number 4 just somewhere in the middle. And if we look at where the main numbers were that have occurred with star number 9 and see if any of the winning numbers were outstanding on this chart, okay, that's where they were. So not particularly outstanding, to be honest. I mean 17 only second most frequent. If we look at the full draw history, then we get this, and they're still not outstanding, not even on that chart. So the reasons why these particular numbers came out is hard to say really, because they weren't all that outstanding. I mean, if we look at the main number chart, in fact if we look at just the main numbers and the full draw history, because there's always been 50 main numbers, then this is where the winning numbers were on that chart. So you can see number 5 is a little bit overdue, but it's only 4th most overdue. So again, it's hard to say why these numbers came out, because they weren't particularly outstanding. Now what we could do also is look at the numbers paired with each other. Now the most overdue pair at the moment is 16 and 27, but neither of those came out. That's what my money was on, and I'm going to put the same numbers on again tonight. 16 and 27 is the most overdue pair. But anyway, if we look at numbers paired with number 5 and see where the winning numbers were, that's where they were. Not particularly outstanding. Numbers paired with 12, not even on the chart. I'll have to flip it upside down to show where they are. So again, not particularly outstanding. That's where the winning numbers were. Let's look where all the other numbers were. That's where all the other numbers were. So 41, third most overdue to occur with number 12. Not very outstanding, but just a little bit outstanding. Then we've got 33, almost on the axis, at the edge of the chart there, almost on that edge. And let's just look where the winning numbers were again. Yeah, so not particularly outstanding. Also 4 and 9 at the more frequent end of the star number chart occurring with 12. And if we look in recent history, you can see, let me just zoom in, you can see that to occur with number 12 as a main number, star number 9 sort of a little bit overdue for its frequency, same with 4, but not particularly outstanding though. Okay, this is numbers paired with 17. Notice number 9, same place on this chart as it were on the chart for 12. There's number 4. This is where the winning numbers were. So you could say 33 overdue. If we look at full draw history, no, it's not overdue. It's only third most overdue to occur with 17. So if we look at this chart, see where the winning numbers were on it. That's where they were. Number 5, close to the edge of that chart, to that top right edge. Possibly a little bit overdue for its frequency. So numbers paired with 33. Let's see where the winning numbers were. Let's just get rid of the star numbers so we can see them. They're all down there at the bottom. Not particularly outstanding, except 12 most frequent with 33. 12 and 33. So there's a possible reason for number 12 to come out, because 33 come out. If we look at the chart for 12, see where 33 is, not the most frequent, so not particularly outstanding really. And just having a look at the chart for 17 again, let's see where the star numbers were on that chart. So we've got number 9 there. Yeah. Now let's look at where the star numbers are with 33. So we've got 4. First time it's occurred with 33 since the number of star numbers went up to 12. Now if we look at 41, now you can see star number 4 most frequent with 41. If we look at the main numbers paired with 41 and see where the winning numbers were on that chart, that's where they were, and this is where the rest of the numbers were. So again, not particularly outstanding. So you could say that this outcome, these numbers that occurred in the last draw, were a little bit unexpected. I mean, 17's only second most frequent in recent history. I mean, it was obvious that number 9 were going to come out, star number 9 that is. I think I put money on that one. Yeah, I had that one on. But I can tell you the reason why this this sort of not very outstanding set of numbers occurred, and it's because the month has changed. See, we were in October and we were using machine 1, set of balls 1. Now for the first 500 draws on the EuroMillions, it was always machine 1, set of balls 1. So when we're looking at machine 1 and set of balls 1, it's a lot easier to predict the outcomes, because when we're looking at this chart, the reason why the numbers are where they are on this chart is because of machine 1 and set of balls 1. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at a chart that's mostly for that criteria. It's mostly specifying where the numbers are that have occurred in draws where machine 1 and set of balls 1 have been used. But now that the month's changed and we're in November, it's machine 11 set of balls 3. So I think it's kind of strange that there's a machine 1, a machine 3 and a machine 11. I'm quite sure that should be machine 2. And there's 5 sets of balls. We've got 5 different sets of balls and 3 different machines. I'm pretty sure machine 11 should be machine 2. It might just be written in Roman numerals. But anyway, that's the reason why these numbers were quite unexpected. It's because the months changed and we're on different machines. So now, my prediction for the next draw is obviously 16 and 27, because that's the most overdue pair. And if you look where 20 is on this chart, you can see it's definitely overdue for its frequency. And if we look at the full draw history, again you can see there it is. Second most overdue. We've got 50, which is most frequent. 44, which is looking a little bit overdue for its frequency. In fact, it's probably the nearest one to that top right corner. So I'm having number 44, number 50 because it's most frequent, number 20 because it's not the most overdue, but if we look at the chart for 50, if a number's paired with 50, there it is. Most overdue for its frequency to occur with 50. And if we look at the chart for 20, look where 50 is, right in the top right corner. So 20 and 50, that pair has occurred 14 times. Let me just show you the difference. See, 16 and 27's only occurred once, but 20 and 50 has occurred 14 times, and now it is definitely overdue for that pair to occur again. So I've got to have 20 and 50. Got to have them. Most overdue to occur again for it. Well, the pair that's most overdue for its frequency. One of the most frequent pairs. Now if we look at the chart for 44, see there we've got 50 overdue for its frequency. Interestingly enough, 12 is most frequent with 44, and I believe it's also most overdue to occur with 50. So maybe I should pick number 12. Even though it occurred in the last draw, I might pick it for a consecutive occurrence with 50 and 44. I might have 22 because it's most overdue. So, not quite sure what numbers I'm going to pick now. Let me just think about this. So, if we're having 50 and 20 together, 50 and 20, then 22, because it's most overdue, 12 and 44. And if I do that, and it just means that I'm not picking the most overdue pair, which is 16 and 27. So I might have these numbers on one line and then these on another, but I don't know what star numbers to have yet, so I'll have to look at recent history. Oh yeah, that's what the chart looks like now that those numbers have occurred in the last row. So number 9's down at the bottom along with number 4 now. Now if we look at numbers paired with these numbers that I've already picked, number 9 overdue for its frequency. So I want to get numbers that are a good match for all of these. So 5 and 9. What's due to occur with 22? Number 9 again. Number 8 most frequent. 5 is overdue with 44. So maybe I'll just have 5 and 9 again. With these numbers. So anyway, that concludes this video, and subscribe for the next one, and bye for now.